How's it going, everybody? Foxfire back. Um, I have changed my schedule for what I'm streaming. Um, I'm going to on Thursdays play Final Fantasy 14 only because um I was noticing while I was playing Overwatch that I wasn't uh enjoying myself as much because originally Thursdays and Fridays was supposed to be a mixture of competitive and playing some fun games with some of my good buddies that play Overwatch. But the problem is their schedules have been conflicting with mine, so I only have really just the one person that does play with me, and it's only on Fridays. So it'll be Fridays for Overwatch, Thursdays for Final Fantasy 14. I might change Final Fantasy 15 to be also on Wednesday. I'll think about it because Fallout 4 is another game that I play, which is Wednesdays or Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But I'm noticing a pattern with that one where I'm starting to be hesitant on playing that game because um, I seem to keep doing a lot of grinding and not a lot of story playing, which is what I was hoping to do. But I forgot how much grinding there is in that game, or can be in that game, uh, to be at a steady point. So going from now until tomorrow or to next week, I'll debate on how many times I'll be playing each game, because I want to do different things on each day, or I don't want to do too many different things, but I also notice that I get really tired in my head. You guys probably don't notice it when I'm doing it, but I get tired in my head when I'm playing a game too long. So I'm going to try to spread out which games I'm playing and how often I'm playing them. Uh, so where I'm at this point for Final Fantasy 14, I'm at the tail end of, I'm going to call it Chapter 3. Um, so that's where I'm at. Uh, I'll probably go between finishing the chapter and getting mats for gearing up my character, because I don't want to. I like being ahead of my gear, or on top of it on my gear, because I can do a lot more damage and stuff like that with better gear. So I will go between finishing my quests, or not finishing my quests, finishing a certain amount of the chapter, and then changing to uh, making up my gear. So let's head right over. Oh, head right over. So let's. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't doing nothing wrong, so leave me alone. Leave me be. G Gundobald sent you? Listen, told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and uh-oh, you don't know anything about this. Why did you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to think I'd be in for it. Wait, where is this? Okay, they're this way. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have. But I'll sure to tell you, my friends, you're looking for him. There's a bunch skulking about suspicious like, but I got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and there's trouble, mark me words. I keep forgetting how weird the wording in this game is. I even seen streamers complain about it too, and it's like, yeah, but I'm starting. I think at first I didn't notice it as much, but as I'm talking to certain characters, like, yeah, there's some funky wording going on here in the text. But at least it keeps it a little fresh instead of having like a strict uh, script. It makes it more like they're actually having like accents and interesting vocabulary options. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can't lead to no good end. There is an eager inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within mine as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Not would do, but to dispose him and usher a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. Alright. There we go. Wait, is that, how's that, wait. Where was my torso? Is that 6 7 cents? How the heck is this better than my level 36? Wow. I mean, I'm happy because at least then I can get some better gear for once. Huh, alright. Works for me, I guess. Hey, adventurer, you done talking to the old bear? I got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundobald, who, at least I hope I'm spelling Gundobald, and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over the craggy area north of the here. Oh. Ah! Can't get through holes. Wait, where the heck am I going? Oh wait, oh no, that's not it. Wait, where the heck am I going with this? Oh, to the north, okay. Ah, thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of Old Bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping around? Did the Empire send you? Or someone else? Kuro got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is to work for, your meeting ends here. Get him! Excuse me? How dare you attack me? Oh, wait, there's two. You're strong, and you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us, bloody, all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power of bringing down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. That can't be good. Not good at all. Attacked by Willred and his cronies, that they would do to such length for the snake. Yeah, snake. For the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own device, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to the madness. Oop, yeah. Oh, I see. Wait. Why did my health go down? Excuse me? Ooh, I like the crop. Oh, I see. I see that. Okay. I misunderstood what was going on. Okay. You like the look, though. Not gonna lie. So I'm gonna keep it just for the look. Willred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundable? I... Bertilian. Or Bertiliana. As preserved, what happened? I was out foraging when the core brigade came. Or is it? No, it'd be corpse. They took me to their hideout and they, they whole, the whole while they laughed at me, sob. They said that that I suffer because I cling to hope. Is it wrong to dream a home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notion, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong, I swear to you. Those villains will answer to their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Willred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertiliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Currently intentions. Wait. Ascertain the use intentions. How did I do that? Wait, am I in the wrong spot? No. Oh, there's another location. Okay. Let me check that one. What those animals did to is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I am not afraid of few lizards. Ah, that can't be good. I'm gonna say. A hunting knife? Hmm. Interesting. Alright, let me. Oh, I wonder if they have similar ones on the other side. If that's the case, then I just overlooked it. Ah, there. Map of Zenra? Okay. Oh, so the rest are over there. Okay. We gotta figure that one out. Yeah, definitely not blatantly obvious where these items are. Which is kinda nice. Oh, is there some up here? Ah, oh, there we go. Wilred, okay. Almighty Ragur, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, let us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Hmm. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. Oh, there it is. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundoble's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to be spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the heaven hells did I put the bloody map? I kind of found that map. Ah, this ain't looking good, Scoob. Not good at all. Oops. Wait, why is there a door there if you can't go through it? Interesting. Alright, gone. The whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands, but what exactly is that they do? A knife and a map. What's this? A hunting knife and a map to a map of Zandak? Wait, you said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? but they won't possibly mean to. By the gods. This is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalur are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yards of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Alright. I'm heading east once I get out of here. Little Red, you buffoon. What have you done? Ah, there you are, down there. Will Red, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystal was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We were... Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make our offering of crystals to Raugur to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardman's cache, but they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay with your crimes with your souls. Ah, my watch lizard dudes. Too high of a price for useful folly. You all fail. You are all their failings. They are hope of Alamugan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Alright. Your skills at arms are impressive, venturer. I wouldn't really call mine arms per se, but right. Our wayward youth could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Elmigo. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No, no. One said that anything about the masked man told us he could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rhaegar. We swore. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of the story tale back at Little Aligo. I dare say Jack will wish to hear it all well. Back to base. No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Rhaegar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted to desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squabble, that I have never stopped to question his motive, but I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortars to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to with your life, never forget to owe it to the adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and I'm sorry I tried to kill you. Feelings mutual, I guess? My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope that kind souls such as yourself uh, are out there. Little Alomigo may not have much to way of comfort, but you always be welcome here. Oh yeah, I should probably start. Uh, with with that, we have more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Let's head back. Yeah, I'm gonna guess. I think I'm gonna do like around like 44 or getting close to 44. Um, I will stop doing the quest line and start getting gear. Because I noticed when I was going through the crafting uh, list for Weaver, 44 seems to be about when I can get almost a full new set. So that's where I'll do. Hope also at 44, hopefully I can actually farm what I need pretty swiftly, so it won't take me too much time. That'd be nice. that message even get through? I mean, I've already banned. All right. Anyway, I have to go back into the settings to fix that. I'm glad to inform the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Amigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aunt of La Habera? Planted the knowledge of summoning and impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ashians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to calamity, some are being brought about by Maligan will. Malin will. English is hard. We must need delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no pay makes Mephilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Yeah, you better run. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Another lead for us to pursue. While you were tending to business in Thailand, some new information arrived courtesy of our friend the Sylphs. An individual fitting the description has been sighted in North Shroud. This sighting comes in wake of the series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up the trail once again. Norcia, Norcia can furnish you with details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Jack. I like how that I'm a black mage, but wear gray. Walking one in investigation, sinister one, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a walking one in Ashcrown Consortium. According to friendly one, a digging one named Medrad had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly sinister one. Walking one should go and speak with digging one. Mestrod digging one is to be found at Fulgord Float in North Shroud. Alright, I guess going to North Shroud. Um, I do like all the different cool teleportation locations you can go to, but I wish it didn't cost. I wish it was free. Because I, for one, am not making a whole lot of money unless the money, other than the money through questing right now. Because I have a few things in the auction, but not enough to keep sustaining these expensive trips. But please leave me be. Not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before it comes for me, just like he came for the poor woman. Midrid is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Soothe. You're right, it's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible. That's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man guard ahead, toe in black. He had hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taking my curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. Aw, poor woman. In that instant, I knew right away that masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim my soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? In that case, we'll help you in whatever we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medra's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. Teamwork! That's what I wanted to. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'll hoping to venture if it's least I can do to repay him for comforting me. 18 has proposal to make concerning your investigation. Ooh, okay. So here's what I know about the deaths. All victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Gee. That's nasty. Among the local fauna, only scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple, but the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths? I do like me some killing. Come on. Yeah. Let me go to the left. To the left, 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 to the left. Okay, nice. Oh, keep it in her finger. How dare you? Oh. Oh, I'm electrocuted. Interesting. Okay. It's been a while since I've been paralyzed. Yeah, I would say that name is definitely ridiculous. But I wouldn't say them themselves are ridiculous, because there's something, definitely one of those kind of creatures I do not want to face in the real world. That is for sure. You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So, were you able to ought to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't known what it looked like anyway. I believe we were safely strike is from the list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and the winged eyeballs. There is something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Mithra's paranoia, but I do, too, have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medra's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. I look up and I find myself locked in gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. I do have a mind to investigate. And it sounds like I might have to fight said eyeball. Surveying, yes, look around, alright. Doesn't see anything out of the ordinary. Hmm. What? Oh, I've actually, I didn't remember that actually. Power of the threes. Let's see. Location. Okay. I do like the little cool dancing fireballs that are around me when I have all those crystals activate on my meter here. Definitely puts a little cool touch to the class. Since I've only been leveling up Black Mage, I can't imagine what the other ones look like. Definitely look forward to it. Looking forward to it. Oop, I went too far. A monstrous bane might appeared, and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folks of Falgord. Intentionals or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this doesn't make me wonder, what is truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? Hmm. Adine has further knowledge of the mysterious deaths. There's something else I've heard from the deaths. It appears all victims have been comely maidens. I better watch myself, eh? Sigh. Unseemly japes aside. There's a rumor been going around. There's some as whispers that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rocks some southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigation. I reckon I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give you a gander. How was work? Ah, Advil didn't help or anything like that? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. You taking how many? Oh, okay. And it still hasn't touched it? Maybe we'll have to start buying some more stronger medication for you or something. Because this definitely has not been the first time this happened. Why? A year and 3 months? What's your... Oh.
That means I'm back to square one for that 2 years.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Because until I get to the 2 year mark, I can still get pregnant. And I came close. I was only 7 months away. Oh well. I wonder if I should tell my doctor that
Meow. Hi, Blackie.
well, I had a year and 3 months reprieve.
It happens.
I know.
I know.
Last time I had that big of a gap, it was 8 months.
Ah.
I thought for sure that this time they would.
This time was the last one? Yeah,
That means my menopause is no good. I know. It's not even me. Are you
she didn't ask
streaming?
for me.
Yeah, she looked directly at you and meowed.
Are you sure? She looks like she's looking at you.
No, she was looking at you.
Alright.
Now she's going over to you. It's like, I am asleep. Oh, baby. Are you streaming to 8:30?
Did you want me to end early?
Well, I thought we were going to Chili's.
Yeah, I mean, I can stop for a moment to go out eat. Since I have the day off tomorrow, I can stream later in the night.
Why, is there a quota of how many hours you have to do in a week?
Well, I wanted to keep uh, the amount of hours I have for the quota of becoming affiliated still up.
Well, you can do it during the day tomorrow.
True.
So it's not late in the night. You just do it before I get home. That's the ideal
Well, I can only do that when I'm not working.
Well, you're not working tomorrow, so you can.
True. That could be an option. Actually, I thought about doing it today.
She is really adamant.
I can see that. Ooh.
Because I think the cake expires today.
Yeah, you said the 29th, which is today.
I just wish my headache would go away. But I have a feeling it has to do with my tooth. But it's up here. If it was aching in my tooth, it'd be down here.
Yeah, it wouldn't. You would. Yeah, it wouldn't be a head. Well, it wouldn't be a headache in the sense of across the forehead. It'd be a headache behind the ears or whatever.
So maybe it's just stress. Oh, I went on my email. I hadn't been on it for a while.
Uh huh.
I guess Jeff was trying to get me over the here this weekend or week. He tried on the 26th, the 27th, and the 28th.
Wow. Oops.
He wanted me to come over yesterday. Actually, he wanted me come over the 3 days, but he would send an email and then cancel. Send an email, then cancel. Yesterday, he didn't cancel. It's like,
Oh, whoops. I guess what you get for not checking your email.
well, he could have called when I didn't
I
respond.
mean, that's true. So I guess in hindsight, you it's considered cancel
Besides, I'm not in the mood to deal with him anyway.
because of your period.
Well, with that is also irritability
Oh,
and
yeah.
lack of patience during this time.
True. You are hard to deal with. Don't you kid yourself.
I was lacking magnesium yesterday. I needed chocolate badly. When women have their periods, they
Yes,
crave
I know how that.
chocolate because they are lacking magnesium.
Is that another reason why you want to go out to eat?
Yeah, and see if they have a better cook on.
I hope so.
I hope so. I mean, to send it back twice, I was
And for
happy.
two different reasons.
Yeah,
Once with the ingredients that you didn't like, and second time they cooked it right, but
they didn't
they
cook
didn't
it
cook it.
right.
Well,
They
they
had
had it in the right
ingredients that
area, but it wasn't cooked to your standards. Yeah,
it was red in the middle.
that's how I eat it. I would have. Uh, See,
It
that's what I
was
mean.
the color of your shirt.
Well, that might
It
be.
wasn't even a slight pink.
Oh,
No, it was a red in the middle. Like they didn't even bother putting it on the stove. They just served it.
yeah. See, I don't mind pink in my burger, but when it gets close to that red and when it's closer to the moo, yeah, I don't like that.
I
Hey,
mean, if
I
you
mean, you can't
squish it,
complain.
it bleeds. There's an issue.
Was it bleeding?
I didn't squish it,
Oh,
but it probably would have.
you think it would have?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it can't be worse than the restaurant you went to with Scott,
Yes, but that was pork.
which is
If you
which actually I find that more impressive that it was bleeding, because even the meats that for pork at my stores are never bleeding. I've seen burgers, I've definitely seen burgers, and I've definitely seen sometimes chicken, but I've never seen our pork ever bleed. So I'm more curious how freshly cut that piece of meat was, because like I said,
and that was dim light.
I know, probably for a good reason. Probably for a good reason.
I mean, they could have killed me. I mean, raw pork is
Is it? I know
yeah,
chicken is, but I don't know about pork.
yeah. Pork is not supposed to be raw either.
Hmm.
No, pork and chicken are basically they are ones that you can't undercook
Okay.
ever
Good to know.
because you get sick.
Hmm. Yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can go.
Is anybody on?
No. No, I've been talking to
That's
myself.
good.
Except for the weird part. So a message came into my chat that I thought I banned because I don't want to see it, and it was a message that basically is trying to promote that you can pay people to follow you, and it's like no. And if I'm gonna have followers, they're gonna be followers that I
Honest.
earned, that want to actually see my content and actually want to stay. On hindsight, that I've only had two people, actually three people, come back more than once. But anyway, nonetheless, like
Did
people.
Eric come back?
Oh yeah, Eric keeps coming back. He didn't come back, I think, tonight because I don't think he's interested in Fallout 4. Or if he saw the original schedule, which was Overwatch, um, I was craving playing this game a little too much because I hadn't played it since.
What is this?
This is Final Fantasy 14. I actually haven't played this since Sunday, so I've been craving it. So I changed the plan of playing Overwatch. Uh,
There's no cap on that bottle with water in it.
oh, oh, actually, I have other good news. Getting a faceplate for this. If you notice, you notice that it's not flush because I didn't realize there's supposed to be a faceplate for that. Other thing is, I finally got it straightened out that I'm getting the correct spring, the coral spring that I needed for the other sharps. So that one I know is coming. The other one is still on back order, or that part is on back order. But I'm glad for the other one, because I've been trying to get. I've done it twice now, trying to get that stupid part, and I finally.
That's the one that you lost because you didn't use a tarp.
No, that one is because I lost it because
I thought that's the one you lost when cleaning.
no. Well, I did lose it while I was cleaning it, but it was for a different reason. The other one, I was foolish enough and didn't do it. But the last time, my breach block dropped out of place, and because it was spring loaded, it ping away, and never saw it again. Um, no, the other sharps, when I lost that part, I lost it because um, somehow my breach dropped out of place, and it dislodged that part of the gun. I was like, it was not intentional that I was going to
Clean it.
clean that part. Well, I was gonna remove uh, my breach block, but the breach block dropped before I could um, get it out properly, and so I fixed that. So that's gonna be fixed. It's shipping tomorrow, so I'm assuming sometime next week, because they're based out of. I'm assuming actually at the end of next week, because they're based out of Indiana, I think. Oh no, where are they based out of?
I don't know. It's fine. I'm hungry.
Trying to remember where they're based out of. They're based out of. Oh no, this one's in Virginia. I think this one's in Virginia. Uh, so yeah, I'm going to. So I'm going to wrap up this session for now. I'm going out to eat. I'll be back in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Um, so bye. Man, I can't say but. I cannot like leave properly. Like, I'm terrible at this.
Why you clicked off
No, no,
before
no.
you
I didn't
died?
click off. I'm trying to like say
I thought
sayonara, and I just fudge it like so. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. So goodbye, sayonara.